Live. Yeah, we live. Let's go. Are we live? आजा भाई YouTube कंट्रोल पैनल. Yep, there we go. Notification भी आ गई. थोड़ा म्यूजिक तेज लग रहा है. Of course.
Paimon coming in! Paimon coming in! Is this level okay? Can you hear Paimon?
आज हम स्टार्ट करेंगे ये इवेंट टूर्नामेंट ऑफ ग्लोरी इन ब्लूम. आई थिंक इसको आए हुए 2 दिन हो गए. मैंने करा नहीं ऐसी, बट अब करते हैं स्टार्ट. Hey, where are we going?
Coach will take it from here.
भाई कैरेक्टर बड़ा मस्त लगा जो स्क्रीन पे वो एक नया कैरेक्टर दिखाया है.
Huh? Why are all these people gathered around? Did something...
Little guy, already a battle-worn veteran, yet still so young.
एक कचीना.
Hey, Kachina, what's going on here?
Okay.
Nyan, who he grew up with, is here too. We're all really worried about him.
When my daughter got lost in the mountains, it was Milray who helped bring her back.
To think that he made it through the war, but now that peace has finally come.
Steady there, bro. We'll find a way.
Wait, हम इससे मिले पहले? And you are?
Ah, you're that cuckoo thesaurus from the vet clinic. Huh? What are you on about? So this Aoife you just mentioned, does it actually...
Hey, yo, everyone! Please chill. I think I've got this figured
Wait,
out.
ये कैरेक्टर कहाँ दिखा
For
था?
a
किस
juvenile
स्टोरी में दिखा
Saurian,
था?
he showed remarkable courage in the war, but he's too young to be using that much phlogiston. As a result, he developed a rare pathological change. The initial symptoms might not have been obvious, but he's gone untreated for so long that his condition is now very serious.
You mean he originally got sick during the war, but the symptoms only just started to show up now?
That's right. He may have just been acting tough this whole time. Didn't want his friends stressing out over him.
Aoife, there must be something you can do, right? Please help him.
Something this rare? I don't have anything on hand that can treat it. Good news is that I read about a similar case back when I was still studying. The scroll mentioned 2 essential ingredients. First up, an herbaceous perennial known as an ocean zephyr. Though they can grow practically anywhere, they're exceedingly rare. Second, honestly, I couldn't figure it out back then either. The name recorded was Sacred Flame Crystal, but there wasn't much else to go on beyond that.
Sacred flame? Like the one burning in the stadium?
When Mualani and I took part in the pilgrimage of the Return of the Sacred Flame, we collected loads of contending sparks during the team stage. Apparently, they're sparks from the Sacred Flame itself. They even make you feel all warm and fuzzy while you carry them. Do you think these crystals might be something similar?
From the name, I'd say we're looking for a rarer, purer form of Sacred Flame.
You sure there's even such a thing? We've been in that land for ages now, but we've never come across anything like that.
So it would seem, as it happens.
Huh?
For real, Uncle Pakal?
It's a coincidence that I've even heard of it. Apparently, the people of Natland knew how to make a special kind of sacred flame crystal way back when. I'm not sure exactly how they did it, but the other chiefs might know something. I'll go ask them. Thank you, Aoife. Your diagnosis was a huge help. Mind if I keep you a little longer?
Sure thing, dude. I'll stick around until we've got some results.
Great. In that case, let's go our separate ways for now. Milray needs some proper rest, and he's not going to get that with so many people gathered around. I'll let you all know as soon as there's any news. Fingers crossed, he'll soon be on the mend.
मैंने कुछ
What up, my
नोटिस नहीं किया
dudes?
कि कब मैसेज आ रहा है. You rep precedes you, bro.
Man,
Respect.
I could tell we're totally on the same
He's
wavelength.
Gen Z, bhai.
The name's Aoife, a vet from the Flower Feather clan. This here's my assistant, Kakuku. Dude's all about copying what others say.
We're
The Traveler in Paimon, yeah? Everyone's heard all about you two.
Of course,
You're
bhai.
absolute legends.
Of course.
The total package. Brave, wise, and strong. Best hero duo I've ever seen. No contest.
Aww, you're making Paimon blush.
Truth is, I spent the war treating wounded Saurians. Never got a chance to fight alongside you.
You saved so many Saurians' lives. That was an amazing contribution to a legend among vets.
Oh, thanks, bro. I appreciate that.
There was always a long line outside
How
Ethan's
you doing,
clinic
bro?
back then. Even Kakuku was so busy, he was running around like a headless chicken.
Is
Seriously.
True that. More wounded were piling up by the day. Dude, the Abyss is no joke. Sneaky enough to hit us right where it hurts. Lots of docs have dropped at their posts over the last few years. There's some fresh talent rolling in recently. I'm hoping they could step up quick. But vet med's no joke. There's a ton of challenges to overcome before you could be a qualified vet.
That's rough.
No matter how hard you hit the books, you're still gonna run into all kinds of weird diseases that are hard to treat. Like Milray's. So rare it doesn't even have a name. If my old man hadn't forced me to read all kinds of different stuff when I was a kid, I'd probably only be able to suggest a more conservative treatment. It's true what they say, bro. There's always more to learn.
Oh, so your dad was a vet too?
The best of the best, huh?
Yeah, totally. Our family's medical knowledge has been passed down over generations. My old man started steering me toward being a vet when I was a kid, schooling me on all kinds of herbs. And man, if I forgot
India.
anything,
Doctor
out came the
doctor.
broom. My family's been vets for generations now. No clue who it was that kicked off the tradition, though, you know? Back when I was a kid, my dad said something about our skills being medicine born of guilt. But the reason we got into it doesn't really matter. What matters is that it's useful.
Guilt? Sounds pretty strange to Paimon. Usually you only feel guilty when you've done something wrong.
Who knows? After he passed, there wasn't anybody else I could ask. I figure it's because guilt gnaws at anyone practicing medicine. When you fail to fix someone up, I've been there. So I'm gonna do my best to make sure that doesn't happen this time. I don't recall ever seeing a record of any patient with his malady who was successfully cured. So maybe Milray will be the first.
You've got this, bro.
Heck yeah, I do. Oh? Looks like the Chiefs are back. Let's go see what they have to say.
Chiefs? Oh, sorry. Alright. Damn. Respect for that Saurian, भाई सारे चीफ आए हर जगह से.
Paimon coming in! Paimon coming in! Is this level okay? Can you hear Paimon?
सारे चीफ
The
आए
last
भाई.
time I was here, I remember seeing him happily rolling around with Io. This is so sudden.
Well, as the saying goes, illness strikes like a landslide. It's not uncommon for people and Saurians to just collapse overnight. Given that he first fell sick during the war, he's done well to make it this far.
Hey, little guy. Are you okay? Does it hurt?
भाई ये बंदा
For
चीफ
one
कैसे
so
बना?
young to risk life and limb on the field of battle. This too is a responsibility we adults must bear.
Whoa. All 6 tribal chiefs in one place? Not something you see every day.
It's true that we used to hardly ever meet up like this. The affairs of our own tribes were usually enough to keep us all swamped. These days, though, group dinners on our days off have practically become the routine, so don't look too surprised.
Group dinners? More like group mooching. You guys always seem to end up at my place. So shameless.
Well, your cooking is too good to resist. You've seen how hopeless the rest of us are in that regard. Anyway, let's get down to business.
Aoife, we've been informed about the situation. Once again, it's a good thing you were here to help out. Milray and the other Tepetlosaurs have helped transport goods for the Flowerfeather clan in the past. We won't just stand by and watch while he suffers.
I just happened to come across a record of a case like his back home, but I don't know anything about this sacred flame crystal.
I haven't heard of it either. Can the sacred flame even take other forms?
It can, indeed. While I've never seen this happen in the flesh, I have read references to it in woven scrolls. In ancient Natlan, besides the pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame, there is said to have been another way to produce sacred flame, known as the Bloomflower Trials. It was a combat exercise, held jointly by the 6 tribes, that was even more intense than the pilgrimage. So they occasionally yielded an even purer form of sacred flame.
Sacred flame crystals!
For real? How have I never heard of that?
Simple. The Bloomflower Trials haven't been held for centuries.
Is there some hidden story behind this?
Something seems to have happened the last time they were held. But it was so long ago that I don't know the specifics. The more reasonable explanation is this: that people once believed
mic को
these
पूरा हिला रहा हूँ,
sacred
फिर भी
flame crystals
चल वो
to
नहीं आ
be
रही sound.
vessels of extraordinary power, and that warriors could use them to enhance their own strength. In reality, they turned out to be far less miraculous than hoped for. In some rare, very specific circumstances, they proved irreplaceable. But they were not so different from the regular sacred flame in essence. The pilgrimage produced enough sacred flame, making the Bloomflower Trials obsolete, and thus they were forgotten.
I get it. So to save Milray, we have to revive the Bloomflower Trials and get all 6 tribes to take part. Ooh, that sounds rough.
कुछ नहीं सुना मैंने अभी तक.
I'd say we'd be better off not treating it like some kind of hassle. All 6 tribes need to take part, sure, but not everyone has to show up. We can keep it voluntary, so warriors who happen to have time can sign up and fight it out of their own accord. Since the war ended, the pilgrimage has become more like a tournament for our warriors to compete in and keep themselves in shape. So why not let them hone their skills on a fresh new stage?
Who's that Saurian
We should
behind?
never drop our guard completely, even in times of peace. But like that, it seems high time we restarted the Bloomflower Trials.
कौन बोल
I'm
रहा है
with
अभी?
you on that.
अरे ये बोल रहा है
Nothing
उसका
gets
मुंह
the
तो
blood
हिल नहीं रहा
pumping
था.
like a contest to see which tribe's the strongest, huh?
No objections on my part.
I'll go discuss this with the others. I'm sure there will be plenty of warriors who'll be itching to take part. I can't speak for everyone else, but I can guarantee that Mualani will be there. There's nothing she loves more than a lively occasion.
And I guess your vote was a foregone conclusion, eh, Pakal? Great. We're all in agreement then.
Nice!
कौन
Thanks,
जीतेगा?
everyone.
क्या
It
लगता
really
है?
means a lot.
Let's head back to our tribes and
I
see
have a
how many
feeling
people are willing to
probably
sign up.
Kniich.
If interest is
वही
high,
सबसे
we'll
strong
hold
दिख रहा
a
है.
big event. But
या
if
लानी
not, we'll keep it small.
क्या नाम है उसका जो नई
Agreed.
कैरेक्टर आई है?
Rules will be crucial too. A competition without
Yeah,
rules
doctor.
is just mindless violence. And that's not what we want.
I'll draw up an outline. Let's meet up at the Speaker's Chamber later. After all, we'll still need the Pyro Archon's final approval.
Oh yeah, and we'll also need some Ocean Zephyrs to cure Milray. Who'll go gather them while we're organizing the trials?
Of course
I've
it's
got
up
that
to
covered.
me.
I just noticed that some of Milray's friends have shown up.
You mean these Saurians? You're right. There's all sorts. Seems like he's quite the popular little fella. Huh.
Kakuku, can you hit them up and ask if they'd be down to lend a claw?
Sure thing, bro. I've got you, bro.
Must be nice having a Saurian companion who can talk.
Well, if that's everything, how about we call it a day?
All right. See you later. Aoife, let's head back.
कौन सी
And
quest
bring
में
these
देखा था मैंने
Saurians along too.
कुकू को
We've
ये
got to
जो भी
teach
नाम
them
है इस
how to
bird का
identify ocean zephyrs.
See ya, little guy. We'll come visit you again soon.
Where is our Saurian भाई उसको भी बाहर लाना
Whoa! They sure are quick on their feet. Guess they're chiefs for a reason. When they decide on something, it gets done right away.
more the let's sleep on it type are we Paimon
But that's what you're here for, right? Whenever Paimon puts things off, even for just a while, you'll handle them straight away. Oh, wow. Go away, bro.
Even Kakuku's done with this conversation.
I'll go spread the word. Kachina, you gonna sign up?
of course
Of course.
In that case, let's head over together.
कचीना और मैं सेम
Traveler,
लाइन क्यों बोल रहे
Paimon, see you
कचीना
at the
नहीं
speaker's chamber in a
पाइमन
bit.
कचीना और मैंने पहले पाइमन ने वही बोला जो मैंने बोला
At this
कचीना ने
rate, Milray will be better in no time.
आवाज तो आई नहीं विम्पर्स लिखा है बस
Wanna try getting a bit more sleep?
he has something to say
You think so? Is he feeling hungry then? Hey, Kakuku, can you help us translate? Oh, long gone. Oh no, he does seem pretty anxious. What are you trying to say, little guy?
get the fuck away from me that's what he's saying indwell अय्या नया नयान roar आगे इसको कैसे पता ये तो बच्चा है भाई वेट बहुत जल्दी स्किप हो जाता है सही में Who could that be? To get well soon, Mildred. There are still so many things I want to say to you. Okay. यहाँ चलते हैं पहले.
Add Astrock.
बहुत ज़्यादा लग रही है, पता नहीं क्यों. चलो भाई, स्पीकर्स चेम्बर चलते हैं.
I've read through your proposal, and it sounds like a great idea.
I've read through.
Even if it wasn't for Milray's situation, there'd be many reasons to start holding the Bloomflower trials again. How many warriors have been signing up?
Far more than we anticipated.
Our warriors sure are fired up. The ones who came late even held a protest outside the sign-up booth. So we had to make an exception by adding a few more spots.
So many people have signed up that we've had to divide the competition up into main matches and exhibition matches. Each main match will pit 2 different tribes against one another, while the exhibition matches will see 3 tribes going up against another 3. I'm planning to limit the number of spots for the exhibition matches. Accidents are more likely in tangled melees, so with fewer contestants, we can ensure that any injuries will be attended to promptly.
Well, you've clearly thought this through with care. You have my approval. And don't worry, I'll find a way to fund it.
What do you mean fund?
Archon.
You are the Archon. Just say the word and they will
where
do
will the
it.
trials be held? I'll stop by later to see how things are going. But I won't be taking part. Wouldn't want to spoil everyone else's fun.
The main venue will be near the Stadium of the Sacred Flame, with additional arenas set up around the various tribes.
All right, I'm all out of questions. Keep at it, everyone, and thanks for your hard work.
In that case, we'll be off. It's time we started organizing crews to set up the venues.
I wanna know कि last Archon जो है वो सरीत्सा वो कैसी होगी भाई.
Traveler, Paimon. Good luck.
मैं उसको पता नहीं जो वन पीस का लॉकी है उससे कंपेयर कर रहा हूँ, पता नहीं क्यों.
Good luck with what exactly?
He knows.
Hey, it's been a while, you two. Are you here about the Bloomflower trials too?
Yep, we sure are. Sounds like everything's going to plan.
Bloomflower trials. The name alone fills me with nostalgia. I first heard about it from my dad, who first heard about it from his dad, my old grandpa.
Bruh.
Guess that means they were last held at least 500 years ago? Wait a sec. Whoa. When you put it like that, it does feel kind of surreal that we're doing something that hasn't been done in such a long...
True, but I've got a good feeling about this. We'll pull it off, rest assured.
Do you know anything about Sacred Flame Crystal? Is there anything dangerous about them?
What makes you ask?
We have heard rumors that Sacred Flame Crystal can begule, whatever that means is. Begule मतलब क्या? Control. Make it dark. Charm. Yeah. मैं भी वही सोच रहा था थोड़ा.
I've never heard such a rumor before. And rationally speaking, it just doesn't even seem possible. The rules governing the Oda Resurrection have protected Natland for many long years, and these rules are themselves fueled by the Sacred Flame's power. We've been working with the Sacred Flame all this time, and we've never noticed anything unusual. In essence, Sacred Flame crystals are just another form of the Sacred Flame. I can't imagine how they could possibly beguile human hearts.
Beguile. Begule भी नहीं, beguile. That's very true. I find it hard to imagine too.
So please, be at ease. And besides, even if they did harbor some kind of evil power, it will not cause any real trouble in the Natland we now live in. Not if I have anything to say about it. Our main priority right now is to hold the Bloomflower trials so we can collect enough Sacred Flame crystals to heal that little Tapetlosaurus.
Yes, ma'am.
It's so reassuring reassuring to have you on our side, Moika.
What if she
Well,
is
there are
Begul?
some things even I can't handle. For example, it just came to my attention that you've got some people waiting for you outside.
Huh? Who could they be?
You'll
Teenage
find out soon
Melanie,
enough. Go on now.
Kachina,
Don't keep them waiting.
जो भी थे सारे वो इंसान वारेसा क्वेश्चन मार्क मे बी इस वाले इवेंट में वारेसा भी होगी वारेसा और वो डॉक्टर Yep.
Finally, you're here. That travel.
ग्रैंडसन के बारे में तो भूल ही गया और
So
उन्होंने
basically, hold up. What happened to first come first served? What I'm saying is, I get to go first.
हाँ
What's going on? Why is everyone turned up all of a sudden? So you know about the bloom flower trials, right? I mean, we were wondering. Have you decided which tribe you'll join? If not, how about the people of the springs?
जिसमें भी ज्वाइन करेगा वो जीत जाएंगे हाँ
We're allowed to take part too?
Given that the trials haven't been held in so long, we're creating a new set of rules for them, separate from the
किन्हीं
ones
की
for
आज
the
इतने टाइम
pilgrimage.
बाद लेट्स गो अरे
All of the chiefs have agreed.
I think
But
मैंने इसकी
whether or
आज
not
पहली
you
बार सुनी इंग्लिश में
compete or which tribe you support, well, that's completely up to you.
As the hero who saved Natlan, your participation would be a
Taska
huge
की तो
morale
सुनी
boost
सी
for
लग रही
whoever
है
you choose to join. In other words,
फाइनली गेंशिन ने
recruiting
फिक्स
you
कर
is
लिया
every
अपना
tribe's top
वीए के साथ जो भी
priority
चल रहा
right
था
now.
शायद
Oh, so that's what's going on. No wonder Chief Akatl wished us good luck just now. He must have known this was coming.
who would I have joined
And that's all for the chit-chat. I hope you're ready for some serious incentives. How do you like the sound of luxury hot spring vouchers? I'll even throw in a selection of fine gifts from the shop. Luxury hot springs? Sounds like Paimon's
who do I
perfect
like
vacation.
more in this
If you join the Scions of the Canopy,
region
we'll hold a great barbecue in your honor. The finest quality meat, all you can eat.
And if you join right away, you'll even stand a chance of being taken on as a sidekick of the almighty Dragon Lord.
I'll kick your ass how
Yeah, no one wants that.
You little... Ah!
अबे भाई ये मेरे को पोकेमोन की याद दिलाता है
Join up with the Collective of Plenty, and I'll provide a year's worth of training sessions and a personalized nutrition plan to help you
I'm
become
joining
stronger
Jansan.
than you already are. Paimon's not too keen on training, but getting stronger does sound tempting.
All I've got to offer are freshly picked vegetables, but I can guarantee they're really tasty.
पाइमन तो हो गया
Could Paimon get some samples?
fancy some flying lessons? Or you could just hitch a ride.
now I know how
I'll
to
take
play
you soaring through the skies myself.
Well, flying's kind of what Paimon does for a living. But flying around with the Traveler sounds like it could be a lot of fun too.
it's not about you Paimon it's about me
I can bake Saurus crackers and green fruit chips.
Oh, Paimon loves those too! Not just because the freebies are tempting, but also because picking one tribe feels like we're betraying all the others. You know what? Paimon's decided to leave this one to you.
how about I join all you all then it belongs to all of Natlan after all
Paimon's pretty sure that isn't enough.
Actually, it's not a bad idea. It could work for the exhibition matches at least. There'd be 3 tribes on one side versus 3 on the other for those. So, first half you're on our side, second half on theirs. Sounds fair enough, right?
Huh. Hadn't thought of that. Pretty clever.
pretty clever
What? Really? Huh. Then...
Don't worry, my offer still stands. Enjoying ourselves is the #1 priority here.
So it's settled then? For the first half of the exhibition match, you'll fight alongside us Scions of the Canopy, People of the Springs, and the Children of Echoes against the other 3 tribes.
Feels just like the old days when we used to fight side by side. We're gonna be unstoppable.
All right, it's nearly time. Let's get ready and head over there together.
sure oh 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 which one am I taking let's go left first Participate in the first half of the exhibition. You definitely okay. तो कोई भी चलेगा ना, तो शोरीन एक्सपेडिशन पे चल लेते हैं भाई पहले. What about the second one? वो आ गई क्या? ओके ये दोनों अनलॉक्ड है, तो मैं आज ये कर सकता हूँ. और वन मिलेगा फ्री में.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This place.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
विनेश ये कैसा नाम है भाई लड़की का? Escape. And they want us to kill these guys. What the fuck? I don't need information, bhai. Hata. This is available. Sure. Oh, fuck. Huh? Oh. Yeah. भाग. Nice. बस. Okay. ये तो आसान था. Chest. भाग. Don't move left. Okay, I can speed up. Okay. Let's go. Easy. Hmm. चल 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 बस ओके ये तो बहुत इजी दे दिया भाई इन्होंने अब तीनों को ये देंगे मेरे को तीनों दे देंगे शायद इसी स्टफ Yeah, let's go this way. हरामी Where's the last one? Over here. Wait, what? चल भाई चल That was a little hard क्योंकि इनमें से कोई भी पता नहीं कि चल नहीं सकता जमीन पे ये अब कल खुलेगा फ्री मनी फ्री प्रीमोस Okay, where's next? Oh, यहीं पे.
Yeah, skyward, scatter.
Hello. Fight हो गया ये probably. Definitely one of the quick rundowns of all time. मुझे probably team change कर लेनी चाहिए इसके लिए. वो लैनम हो जाएगा. Ooh, I wanna use D-Luke as well. Die-Luke use करते हैं, Die-Luke. My C7 Die-Luke. With what? Arena.
I have high hopes for this journey.
Yeah. Win the battle within 10 minutes, 8 minutes, 6 minutes. अरे 6 minutes तो बहुत ज़्यादा. Oh. Ah, भैया. Can I preview my character? Tell me 250. Give me ER. This one works. Yeah, sure. And Jonkly. I feel like my Kazuha is DPS right now. Yeah. Give me that shit back. What the? Give me that. Shot. देखो कितनी जल्दी खत्म करता हूँ इसे मैं. ओ ओ ऐसे है. ओके, तभी टाइम की 6 मिनट दे रखा है. या आई डोंट केयर. कौन जाना कहाँ है मेरे को?
Carving waves.
What am I supposed to do?
Keep pushing forward. Woohoo!
Gather!
You're toast! Luba, get...
जाना कहाँ है?
This place is ours now.
Into the wind! Stabilize! What's this?
Let's shred, Junkie! Carving wave!
Show me your curve!
Amazing!
The wind knows me.
Woohoo!
क्या करना है?
Off we go.
I will have order.
Let's ride! Surf's up!
I don't understand. मैं बस करे जा रहा हूँ जो भी है.
Boom!
Shit. What? This is confusing. Priority is this.
This place is ours now! That's the finishing blow!
Now where?
Woohoo! Need a surfboard? Off we go!
Ah, shit. Now where?
Need a surfboard? Off we go! Need a surfboard? Off we go!
This is tough, bhai. But fun. Look at me dodge these, bhai. बस फिनिश या 3 बार करना था.
Kaboom! Woohoo!
Come on! Show me your on!
Clouds high. The birds.
You're toast! I'm right in, catching at the flames! Amazing!
Come on! Show me your
Woohoo! Booba, get them!
Yeah! Yeah!
Hey-ya! Let's ride! Amazing! Check this out! Best of luck!
Solidify!
Amazing!
Under 6 minutes. That is confusing though. मेरे को कुछ समझ नहीं आया. बस कर दिया. मैं वॉशरूम हो गया. Okay. वरेसा की टीम मुझे नहीं पता भाई. I know she does plunging damage. So let's go with this. Or this team, why not? I have no clue how that she works. एक दो तीसरा कहाँ है? ये जंप वाला होगा ऑब्वियसली.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Make way for the Adeptus. Scatter.
One fell swoop! Smash down! It's justice o'clock!
How about this?
Look out below!
Take it.
Everybody stand back!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Seize the skies. Yeah. Skyward.
How about this? Our base isn't deep! Roll! You'll have to get past me first.
इधर आ रामी.
Why me? The antenna! Grant me strength! I'm going in!
Stray cloud converge. Yeah. Scatter.
Here are we coming!
Let's light it up.
Justice o'clock! Everybody stand back!
Clouds high, the birds call!
Why me? Gotta steer clear of other people. We need to be careful here.
Watch this!
Yeah. Scatter. Skyward.
Yeah! Kapow! Volcano kablam!
What the fuck is this character, भाई?
Wind strike. Stray cloud converge. Yeah. Skyward.
I'm going in!
As one with wind and cloud!
You wanna stand down! Stand hard! Look out below! Look out below! Time to roll! We need to be careful here.
How about this? Take a seat.
Everybody stand back!
Seize the skies.
One fell swoop! Kapow! Volcano kablam! Volcano kablam!
How about this?
ये तो easy था बहुत. It bronze? Are you kidding me? Bronze? Why bronze? Repel at least 10 views of enemies. Huh. You know what? Let's go. Nah. This. Yeah. Or Nah. I don't know how to use it. Yeah, this sounds right, bhai. Sounds about right.
Let's roll. Yeah. Stray clouds converge. Going in. You want to stand down.
Wait. Oh. भाग गया वो जो भी थी वो भाग. I thought I was doing right, correct, but नहीं. I do this. I am here. I need to go there and then there. पता नहीं क्या करना है मेरे को. I know कि मेरे को protect करना है.
Hurry up, Brassa. Yeah. Got her. Skyward. Make way for the attack.
हरामी कहाँ भाग रही है?
Take a seat. Dreamwork. Let's light it up. Let's have some fun, shall we? Headbutt. Kapow! By my spark, the night burns. It's justice o'clock. Yeah, heads up. Skyward about this. Everybody stand back. Strike a pose. Stray clouds converge. Hero incoming.
You'll have to get past me first.
भाई कहाँ जा रहे हो सर?
Yeah, got her. Skyward. Justice o'clock. Seize the sky.
Lightning, echoing song. Running late again.
Maximum power. Hero incoming. Heads up. Yeah. Everybody stand back. Strike a pose. Let the world collide. Stray clouds converge.
We need to be careful here.
How about this? Take a seat. The antenna! Grant me strength! How about this? Take a seat. Teamwork is dreamwork! Hi! Headbutt! Lightning, echoing song! Seize the sky! Hero incoming! Charge! Stop!
Our base is
Back
in
off.
danger.
Down! It's justice o'clock! Stop! Heads up! Hurry up, Brassa!
We need to be careful here.
Going in! Let the world collide! It's justice o'clock! Take it! Make way for the
Time to shine.
I don't know भाई. Core welcome to the stream भाई. DLC complete कर रहा था without any summons and internet support. Mesmer के पूरे second phase skip हो गया. Nice रे. How do I get the other stars? Obtain one's rating in how? हाउ अबे भाई मेरे को वेरी हार्ड पे करना था, इस वजह से नहीं आई। सो डम्प। मैं तभी इतना इजी क्यों है? मैं अंधा हूँ। आई एम लीगली ब्लाइंड। अरे ठीक है भाई, स्किप कर।
Running late again.
अरे उठा ले उसे।
Got her! Seize the skies!
Showing you grit!
Teamwork is strength!
Our base is in danger!
Midline, shall we?
Volcano kablam!
Brain of up!
Here are we coming!
Let's light it up!
Let the world come alive!
Got her! Skyward! Stray clouds converge!
Everybody stand back! Oof! Heads up!
क्या ये कैरेक्टर?
You'll have to get past me first.
ओ इधर आओ।
Skyward! Let my name echo in song! We should hurry back! Here are we coming!
Seize the skies!
Teamwork is dreamwork! Why me? Charge! Smash down! Charge!
Skyward!
Time to shine! Oof! Heads up! Height! Yeah! Look out below!
क्या ये कैरेक्टर भाई?
Running late again. We need to be careful here.
अरे इन पे किन
Fun, shall we? Skyward! Make way for the adventure time! I'm going!
Watch this!
Oof! Look out below! Smash down! Pow! Volcano kablam! Let the world come alive!
Got her! Seize the skies!
You want to stand down! Charge! Charge! Heads up! Time to roll!
अरे वो देना।
We need to be careful here.
Take it! Got her!
उस पे
Showing you thing! Everybody stand back!
Let's have some fun, shall we?
and that is why
Shall we?
it's better to have your own character build. I mean it's fine. सब कुछ मिल तो गया है, क्या फर्क पड़ रहा है? ये किनीच वाला, ये आप किनीच। किनीच इज अ बर्निंग कैरेक्टर राइट? तो मेरे को नाहिटा, देया, बेनेट। बेनेट इज नॉट दैट यूजफुल, मेरे को नहीं लग रहा इतना यूजफुल होगा वो। प्रॉब्ली हैविंग वो क्या नाम है उसका, वो परफ्यूम वाली वो होती तो वो बेटर रहता। ये चलेगा अभी। Is my day a build? Probably not. He is not built. Yeah, fine. Nahida should be built, Bennett should be built. इसमें तो कोई ऐसा नहीं है ना कि कोई हार्ड वेरी हार्ड वगैरह करना हो। भाई ऐसा गुर क्या यूज़ किया था तूने, ये तो पता? क्या वेपन यूज़ किया था, क्या किया था? अंडर 6 मिनट्स करना है प्रॉब्ली।
Victory, as expected.
Let's get it off! I'm going in!
The Temple of Wisdom!
Locked on.
That's gonna hurt in the morning!
Yeah.
Buckle up! Oh, glory! Everybody stand back! You're dead meat!
Speechless. Forever hold your peace.
जाना कहाँ है?
Okay.
Let this land henceforth be the dominion of the What? What craven inferiors insult my domain? Crush them!
Alright, let's do this! Let's get it on!
Committed to memory, sharing my knowledge. I see everything.
Yeah, teamwork is dreamwork!
I got him cornered.
Stick around.
Unaware, get blown away!
Shadow of the past. Mine to command.
The glory to which none can compare. Especially not when I'm in a
गाना प्यारा है भाई इस गेम यहाँ का। जाना कहाँ है?
Stick around.
Let's light it up!
Make yourselves at home.
इतनी जल्दी हेल्थ कम हो रही है भाई मेरी।
Going in!
जाना कहाँ है?
Charge!
I got him cornered.
क्या है ये? क्या है ये? डन डन। बहुत कंफ्यूज है मैंने कुछ नहीं।
Don't mind if I do.
Look alive! Everybody stand back! blown away. Glory to which none can compare. Especially not when I'm in a bad mood. Measly insect! Now you must pay. Huh?
बहुत ही कंफ्यूजिंग भाई ये कैरेक्टर.
Sharing my knowledge. Buckle up. Ha! I'm going in.
Target acquired.
Not right. Welcome to the stream, bhai. This character is confusing, bhai. Protect the flag. कौन होगा? Pocket. Very special. Yeah, sure. Good enough. Yeah. वेट, उसने मेरे कैरेक्टर तो नहीं लिया? मेरी कचीना तो नहीं ली? उसने मेरी कचीना ली. वाह, मेरी कचीना तो बिल्ड ही नहीं है भाई. तू मेरी कचीना क्यों ले रहा है? I should build her though. Why the frick not? Oh, मेरी कचीना मत लियो भाई, अपनी दे. This one. Yeah. Yeah. Big number देखना तुम्हें, big number. पहाड़ वहाड़ पे चढ़ना होगा क्या? तभी कचीना दिए क्या? कहाँ जा रहे हो सर? आ जाओ.
Looks like we're about to face a seriously strong opponent.
ओए.
Let her rip. Clear the area. Everybody stand back. On reveal the attack. Hey there. Hey there.
भाई बफ तो किया है इसमें कचीना को. ये बफ रियल दे दो भाई. मैं कहाँ फंस गई? कचीना कहाँ फंस गई? कचीना हार गए. कचीना तो क्या कर रही है भाई?
You've got this,
कहाँ भाग रहे हो सर? इधर आओ।
Clear the area! I'm going in! Odds reveal by attack! Coming at ya!
I'm not happy with the result. Kachina is so weird, bhai. वो
As you wish, me
Where is my crits, man? Where the frick are my crits? I'm not happy with this. But I got all the reward. We can continue. Clear the area. वाह, वो मेरे को करने की जरूरत भी नहीं थी। गुर भाई, अगर तू है तो पता ना तूने क्या यूज किया मैज़मर के ऊपर? कौन सा वेपन यूज किया? क्या बिल्ड था?
Skyward! Scatter!
Yo, what the fuck is this? Start competition. Start the competition. I don't mind. I'll kick everyone's ass.
Alright, so this is our base. According to the rules, all we have to do is capture 3 of their bases in a row, and we win!
Let's go over a game plan.
The almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula-How, needs only lift a claw, and poof! All that you behold shall
Okay,
Mess up our match, and I'll lock you up till it's all over.
You killjoy!
That's in Valorant.
We're a real dream team. Let's just charge right in.
We know each other pretty well, so working together should be a breeze. Still, there are a lot of cliffs nearby, so our vision will be obscured. They could ambush us from the high ground too.
In that case, let's follow the water instead. See that flag over there? That's the Collective of Plenty's base, right? We'll approach swiftly on the water, sweep in and capture the base, then move up to the high ground.
I like the way you think.
I trust your judgment too, Mualani.
They won't know what hit them. You catch them completely off guard.
All right then. Time for me and my Sharky
कौन
surfboard
सा
to strut
कैनेपी
our
था?
stuff.
मैं भूल गया.
I'll take point. Everyone
सीतलाली वाला था तो भाई ये गलत कर रहे. चलो.
Need a surfboard?
Oh.
Here by the
Ian
water
san.
route, just as expected. Classic people of the Springs thinking. Huh? They saw through.
No choice but to face them head on.
I'm ready. All right then. Time for a real showdown.
यान जान तो फाइट करेगी नहीं. या करेगी?
Good fight.
Brace yourself. Better grip.
I got him cornered.
Bow before your king!
Right here,
Your
kid.
Let's shred!
इतना कलर दिख रहा है.
Hey, no flapping. Not a bad training session. Let's call it a day.
बस.
We won. At this rate, we'll be invincible.
Don't count your Yumka swords yet. Let's head over to the next spot.
Wait a sec. Don't forget to plant our flag before we leave. This is proof of our victory.
There you go. Ooh, Kachina's time.
See that? Up above the cliffs? That's the Masters of the Night Wind's base.
The nearby mountainsides have all been blocked off by crystal clusters. Looks like they don't want us getting up there so easily.
You're
Which guy did he
finally
buy
here,
one?
Gramps? If I'm back home too late, my vegetables will get thirsty.
Don't worry, we'll make this quick.
Let's hope you'll put up a good fight. Here comes another.
Let her rip! Clear the area! Let's ride! And that's a flame!
of the past. Mine to command.
Here comes your soul! The dust all right on you!
Is that all you have?
Good fight.
भाई किनीज कुछ ज़्यादा ही स्ट्रॉन्ग बना रखा है। ये क्या है? Bye bye.
Chances are looking slim. Perhaps it's time I got going.
That was too easy.
We've taken the Masters of the Night Wind's base too! Look! Up there in the mountain! The flag of the Flower Feather Clan!
Chaska.
Wow, looks like they're already on high.
Yeah. Not only do they have the high ground, but they're highly mobile too. With our current forces.
Looks like I showed up right on cue, huh?
Yay, you're here too, Shilonen!
They did mention reinforcement, but this is a format line.
Let's save the small talk for when the flag's in the bag.
Now that backups arrived,
मैंने अभी ध्यान दिया
let's
इसके
split up
jeans,
into two
ये
teams.
shorts जो भी पहन रखे इसने वो
I'll
भी
lead a frontal
tone है.
assault to draw their fire. The rest of you find another route up and strike directly at the heart of their base.
I can taste.
How am I going? What? वो तो ठीक है उधर जाना बट
Hold up, that's where Shilonen's headed. Let's find another way.
nah.
Going for agility.
Wow. Probably that way.
Okay, let's stop around here. We can use grappling hooks to climb up to the top.
That is so cool. Yo, I'm behind you.
Well, would you look at that? You meant, but this is just the beginning. So stay on your feet.
We're not gonna lose!
Well said. Let's
Have ourselves
Start with him. Do this, do this, do this, do this.
Locked on.
Alright.
Claim these souls.
Your soul!
And then do that.
Still got plenty of bullets left with your names on them. All right. How about we call it a day?
That's it. उसने तो कुछ किया ही नहीं भाई. Oh.
Does that mean we've won?
Told you we'd be unstoppable.
Well, that was pretty exhilarating. Even as
Oh, you can
अच्छा
say
इन्होंने
that again.
distract किया
I
उनको
was still
शायद.
fighting off Cuckoosaur riders halfway up the mountainside when I'd heard you already taken the bait. That was well played.
Thanks for covering us. We wouldn't have taken the base the way we did otherwise.
Yeah, the going would have been way tougher if we had fought our way up.
How about the sacred flame crystals? Did anyone manage to get their hands on?
I found a few shards, but they were only about as big as grain fruit chips. I gave them to the marshals from the Masters
Lali?
of the Night Wind on our way back.
Yep.
Yes, and they gave them to me.
Granny C. Lolly! Are you here to take part?
I devised the techniques for the main matches, so of course I would show. Those marshals handed the sacred flame crystals over as soon as they saw me. I did a quick tally. At this rate, we should have enough by the event's end.
That's awesome!
Alright, look. Even Slaney didn't notice anything strange about the sacred flame crystals. Am I just overthinking this?
Well, since everything's gone so smoothly, why don't we hit the hot springs tonight?
Oh, I am all for it. There's nothing like letting our hair down after a hard day's work. Ooh, and good food and drink wouldn't go down badly either.
How about we head over there together? You can all hitch a ride on Turbo
Nice
Trolley.
camera angle.
Ugh, sorry, but I need to head back to the workshop to finish up some forging commissions first. Let's, meet at-
I need to help at the shop anyway, so I'll pick up some snacks there.
I might be a bit late. If you're all there earlier, feel free to start without me.
Great! I'm on
Uh-huh. In that case, I guess I'll be...
See you tonight. कचीना तेरे दिमाग में क्या चल रहा है बता मुझे. As your teacher, I'll help you. टीचर ही बोलती है ना ये ट्रैवलर को. अरे हम लेट आए कि नीच तो पहले पहुंच गया. What the fuck?
Hurry up, guys! You're the last ones left. Come on, I'll take you to get changed. You remember where the changing rooms are, right? I'm pretty sure I showed you last time. Time sure flies. Oh, sorry. Woohoo! Let's get this party started.
Nice swimsuit. चलो हम तो चेंज ही नहीं करने की जरूरत.
This is the life. Hear this, hot spring. I hereby bestow upon you the name of the almighty Dragon Lord.
पाइमोन का हेयर इतने बुरे नहीं है. ऐसे ही रख ले भाई.
All the fatigue just floats away.
चलो ने just
If
showing
only we could
herself.
do this every day.
Aren't you
Then
gonna
he's
join
just
us, Shilonen?
enjoying.
I'm not a huge fan of being in the water. This right here is more my kind of spot.
But she's a cat. You know.
And last but not least, surf, turf, and perch.
Ah, that smells amazing. Oh, hold your horses. There's a time for fun and games, and it's now when there's delicious food already on the table. Take that, Kanich. Bow before my greatness.
Hey, watch it
Kachina's just
out.
sleeping.
You're splashing water
Oh, Kachina
everywhere.
नहीं. क्या नाम है उसका? मैं नाम भी भूल गया. Kachina is just star glazing. What? Shilonen is just sleeping.
This is so tasty.
Kachina, Tavat to Kachina. I made Sora's crackers. Come have. Okay.
Kanich, you sirless! Unhand me! Let me go!
Thanks for sticking around to.
No problem at all. We had a
Parties are always extra lively when you guys are here. It was so much fun. No.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, I couldn't help feeling that there was something on Kachina's mind during dinner.
She's been a bit off since the exhibition match ended.
Oh, it's strange. She usually comes to me for maybe this something different.
Of course! We'll ask the next time if there was something we could do to help, there's no way we'd stand by.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thanks. That makes me feel a lot better. Anyway, I'll be heading off now, too. Just remember, you'll always be welcome to come hang out with me at the...
Bye for now. See you soon.
That was Act 1. Act 2 अभी बाकी है, जो कि 1 घंटे में मुझे नहीं लगता होने वाला है. Go in. Wait until 2 days. तब होता है. ज़्यादा ही कर दिया. आज हर्ष कहाँ है भाई? कहाँ रह गया भाई? श्रेयांश क्या नाम था उसका? गोरा आया चला गया. Before that, let's wish some. Let's wish, or maybe save, क्योंकि कल reset हो रहा है तो मेरे पे शायद 10 बोला जाए. Maybe कल. Yeah, कल. Definitely कल.
I still have a lot to do at the guild. How about you take a rest while I go back?
Bro, आवाज सुनी तुमने? गूंज रही है डीलुक की आवाज.
Yeah, skyward.
Nice.
Oh, here you are, Kachina.
Oh, hey. I had some time on my hands, so I decided to bring Io over to check on Milray and Nyan. Don't worry. Everything's gonna be fine.
Has something been on your mind lately?
Huh? What makes you...
Well, You seemed a bit down after the exhibition match.
Thanks, Traveler and Paimon. I'm okay, really. Despite losing the pilgrimage so many times, what kept me going was the belief that someday I'd win and earn a spot in the Night Warden Wars.
I'm
So when I
joking.
finally did, I was over the moon. I mean, things didn't exactly go as planned, and you and the others had to rescue me from the night. Still, I achieved my dream. But after the happiness wore off, then the Bloomflower trials came around, and I could fight alongside everyone again. But when the exhibition match ended, I suddenly realized that everyone had real-life responsibilities to return to. And that got me thinking, am I the only one who's still like a kid? The only one who's left with so much free time on their hands? Who's never really grown up?
You will
So
grow up.
that's what's been bothering you, huh?
Huh? You mean everyone feels like this at some point? I thought it was just because I hadn't been working hard
Take your
enough.
time searching for what it is you want to do.
Oh,
If you think about it, this is a good thing. Not knowing what you want means the future's still full of possibilities. When Paimon can't decide what she wants for dinner, she gets to imagine all kinds of... But if someone told her, you're eating this tonight, kinda spoils the anticipation.
That actually makes a lot of sense.
I see even you have your moments of wisdom, Paimon.
Hey! Stop underestimating Paimon like that, would ya?
Oh, looks like you guys beat me to it. Is the little guy feeling any better?
Granny Lolly!
Konnichiwa.
Hello. I didn't have much going on at the moment, so I thought I'd check in on our patient.
Milray's been in a deep sleep this whole time. It's just as Aoife said. We'll need to gather all the sacred flame crystals before we can help him.
I imagine you're right. By the way, you
What,
haven't
me
run
running
into
into
any...
trouble?
When we discussed the sacred flame crystals after the exhibition match ended, everyone else looked happy. But you seem to have something on your mind.
So that's what this is about. I was worried about that the sacred flame crystal might be dangerous. Did she think there was something else on my mind? While I was worrying about Kachina, she was worrying about me. I should just be honest with her about the rumors. Rumor.
A baseless rumor, but a fearful-sounding one all the same. Fear stems from the unknown, so the more cryptic the hearsay, the more panic it spreads.
Wait, are the crystals actually dangerous? Then what about Milray?
Mawika was right. Even if trouble does come our way, she'll handle it. Still, there must be a story behind the Bloomflower trials being stopped. It is said that something... Since you're concerned, why don't we look into it? I'm sure we'll still be able to find scrolls from back then over at the Masters of the Nightwind.
Knowing the truth will put our mind at ease.
Can I come along?
I don't see why not. Come, let's head over to my place.
Medicine born of guilt. Hold on. Give me a second. Thanks for coming to see me, IO. Oh, abhi awake hai? Think I need to sleep a while longer. Bruh. Closest वाला ऊपर होना चाहिए नहीं नीचे वाले को closest कर रखा है भाई. Alright. Is it over here? No. Aha.
Skyward! Scatter!
Claricia? Who are you?
I had someone gather up all the woven scrolls from that era. Maybe we'll find some leaders.
There's that many?
Oh, this is gonna...
Come on. Less whining, more reading. If we split them up...
Sure. वो दोनों पीछे पूरे टाइम बस ये पेंटिंग के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं. A variety of events are recorded in these scrolls, like moments of frozen history with the power to pull you back into the distant past. Huh? Huh? But still nothing about the... yet the stories they contain, they are almost unimaginable. War, peace, alliance, betrayal seems like in the Netland of 6th or 7th centuries past. Relations between the six tribes are incredibly complex and constantly shifting.
Why have you stopped? Did you notice something strange?
Are there still conflicts between the tribes nowadays?
There will always be tensions. But the intensity has changed. Usually the Pyro Archon tries their best to prevent intertribal disputes from escalating. But not every Archon has done that as well as Mawika. Also, given that our Archons live only as long as mortals, the transitional periods can be fraught with challenges.
First time I ever heard of that.
Far fewer conflicts have ended in bloodshed over the past few centuries. Whenever I read through these scrolls, I too am always struck by the thought of how unimaginable our lives would seem to people back then.
Hey, come check this out. This one's...
Oh? Let me see.
क्यों ब्रेक ऐसी इतनी की आवाज थोड़ी? Yeah, I'm अभी cave के अंदर इस वजह से.
Curious coincidence indeed. It seems like the last Bloomflower trials were also held to save the life of an ailing Saurian.
Huh? Was it the same?
The scroll doesn't say. Strange. It's very unusual for such records to be so sparse on details. The scroll only vaguely alludes to two things. Firstly, that the Bloomflower trials were held to save a sick little Saurian. Secondly, that they seem to have failed. And that the chief of the Flower Feather clan had a major falling out with his younger brother. And later on, his brother left the tribe and lived as a recluse.
But that basically tells us nothing! You know, except that the person who weaved this scroll must have been slacking off on the job.
Like you, or maybe something happened that was too sensitive to record.
Sacred flame crystals having the power to beguile human hearts. Is this where that's from?
Despite combat.
Looks like we'll have to approach this from another angle. I'll go take a look through some even older scrolls. Surely the trials were held more than once.
Of course.
Seeing as that scroll just now mentioned the Flower Feather clan, I think I could go ask Chief Mutota.
And what's our next move? Any other...
Come to think of it, the mysterious quasar that Miller mentioned might be able to shed some light on this. Feeling a certain quasar might know a thing or two.
A certain Kukasaur? Who told you that?
Kukasa.
Oh, Aoife's assistant Kakuku must have told you, right? I heard he sometimes translates for the other Saurian.
This might not be the best time to dive into the whole Saurian indwelling mystery. Guess I'll just give Kakuku the credit for now. भाई किसी को नहीं पता अभी तक कि ये Saurian में बदल जाता है.
Alright then. I'll look into those ancient scrolls. Kachina can head over to the Flower Feather clan. And you two can track down that Kukas. Let's split up and meet back here later.
We didn't actually find out much about that Mr. Kukasaur. Let's head back and ask him for more detail.
Oh
Hello.
dear, looks
Our
like I've
budget?
gone way over budget.
Thing. More about the mysterious Kukasaur you mentioned before. You want to make friends with him too? Where can I find him? He's always off somewhere on his own. 1 second he'll pop up in front of us, then vanish into thin air. The next is actually pretty impressive. One time he took us to this absolutely beautiful place with this really tall stone gate. There were so many other Quackers there. You wouldn't usually trespass on other Saurians' territory, but since he took us there, it was fine. He said that was his home. And a stone gate sounds like it might be near the Flower Feather clan. Let's go check it out. What does he look like? How will I recognize him? It's really easy to spot. If you see one that looks all light and floaty, that's him. Light and floaty. You'll know who he is in the instant you see him. That seems to be the only description I can come up with. It's vague, but it will have to do for now. Fine, if you do see him, could you say hi from me and Milray? We are both starting to miss him. He did drop by to see us, but there were too many people around for his liking. Sure thing, leave it to me. अरे भाई ये क्यों आ रहे हैं?
Feeling hungry? I just picked these from the orchard.
Go on, have some. Taking care of a patient like you're doing is hard work. Don't wear yourself out with worry.
If you need more, there's plenty more where that came from.
Of course, you can get some milk also.
Feeling hungry?
Abe!
I just...
Go on.
If you need more...
Okay. Can't even talk to them. ये बड़े पत्थर इसकी बात कर रहे थे जो टेलीपोर्टर के पास है, मुझे नहीं लगा था. Oh, what are you doing here?
Shh. So, everyone got that? They'll never see this coming. We'll catch.
Leave it to us. We'll show them what we're made.
Mualani, Kinich. Oh, Traveler, Paimon. Just between us, we're discussed. But as for the details, those will have to stay a secret. After all, we'll be competing.
What about you guys? You seem like you're in a hurry.
We're on the trail of an extremely rare and elusive kook. Rare and elusive? In that case, we can help with that description of the location's way too vague. The scenery around here is all pretty much the same. Without any... What does the Kukusaur look like?
Light and floaty.
Nothing more
Apparently we will
specific
know
than
who
that.
he is the instant we see him.
Alright, well in that case, let's split up.
I'll check the higher ground and see if anyone over at the Flower Feather clan has any idea.
I'll follow the river then.
Sounds like it's my time to shine. As Kinich will tell you, I'm a born hunter with the eyes of a hawk.
I haven't got anywhere else to be either. I'll take a stroll nearby and see if I can spot anything.
Awesome, thanks everyone. Don't mention it. Anyway, we'd better get going. Catch you in a bit.
Okay, let's go.
Skyward! Scatter!
You're talking about that kid, are you? Are light and floaty really such distinct trait? These Quackers seems to have instantly in the short format. He sometimes shows up around here, but he's always sneaky about trying not to be seen. He often perched up on a cliff, just gazing out on his lonesome, daydreaming about who knows what. Oh yeah, and I'm pretty sure I saw him following a human around a couple of days back. That's not something you see every day. He usually won't go anywhere near them. I'd forget if I were you. That kid comes and goes like a shadow. Come join us for some fruit instead. Come, try this one, sweet as sweet can be. Okay, thanks. Seemed like a very fruitful lead. Guess I'd better wait and see if Melanie and Kinich have any better luck. Bruh.
Yeah, scatter.
ऊपर भी नहीं चढ़ा मैं. क्या शाव बन
Anything on
रहा
your
है?
end, Kanich?
Nope.
Me neither. Kukasaurs all look so similar. They all look light and floaty to me. I mean, what could possibly be?
I didn't find anything either.
Sorry, Traveler and Paimon. Are you in a hurry to find him? If you need a hand, I can come back and join the search again tomorrow.
Maybe he's really hiding us from us. I'll try to think of another.
Okay, well, if you need any help, don't hesitate to reach out. That's what friends are for after.
I've told my friends over at the Flower Feather Clan to keep an eye out. If they see anything, they'll let you know. So,
I think
what's
we'll
your next
head
move?
back to the Masters of Nightwing.
All right. I'll update them.
Come to think of it, Auroron could probably rig up a few traps and snag him that way.
It's not like Auroran's traps can catch just anything, you know.
You never know. Might as well ask him if you get the chance. Anyway, we'll be heading back
पानी
now.
पीने का time.
Best of luck.
पानी पियो, पानी पियो. सब पानी पियो भाई, हाइड्रेट रहो. अभी पीने से पहले मैं मतलब जब स्ट्रीम स्टार्ट करने से पहले मैंने पानी नीचे गिरा दिया था थोड़ा.
Okay then, see you later. And thanks for your help.
Thank you. पहले ही सही दिया था राम करो ने मेरे को टीपी, बट कौन एक्सपेक्ट करेगा यहाँ पे टीपी करना. हेलो कचिना, तूने घर पे बता के तो आई है ना कि तू यहाँ पे रुकी हुई है. बच्ची है तू भी.
Let me think.
Kachina, see Lolly, what's up?
We haven't managed to find anything. No one's...
Any luck with your mysterious Kukasaur?
Not yet. Don't think it's trying to make an appearance anytime soon.
In that case, I'd suggest we say it would be great if we could get to the bottom of this. But not every historical mystery can be unraveled. We must also learn to live with the unknown. Just remember, as long as we stick together, no challenge will ever be too great.
Yeah, I'm sure everything will... Still, after all this investigating, it feels a bit disappointing to come up empty-handed.
Finally, dudes. Found you.
Aoife, what brings you?
Kanich mentioned you were on the lookout for a Kukasaur. Just so happens a strange Kukasaur has been following me the past few days.
A strange Kukasaur, you say? Care to elaborate?
No clue why, but this dude's been on my tail ever since I got back from the Children of Echoes. Not gonna lie to you, bro, it's kind of freaky. His footsteps are totally silent, and after dark, all you can see is a silhouette. So I didn't even realize he was there until Kakuku suddenly flipped out last night when he went for a drink. His squawking woke me up, and that's when I finally spotted a shadowy shape outside the window.
That sounds terrible.
I could tell it was a little Kukasaur from the shape. After observing him more closely, I figured out that he'd been following me the whole time, but that he'd just been too quiet to notice. Not sure if that's the dude you're looking for, but if so, you're more than welcome to get him off my back. The sooner the better.
Wait a second.
Yep, dude's probably hiding right behind that tree.
Do you think we should send someone over to take a...
It's okay, I've got...
इतना स्लो मोशन में क्यों जा रही है भाई? Oh.
What the... How? Guys, get over here, quick! There's nothing
This was the Saurian.
Surely that's not...
The Death Killer FF, welcome to stream. Depressed? Who is depressed by too? He's just like Io's grandparents, a Saurian ghost. No wonder, and I described him as light and floaty. He really is instantly, and not like any I've ever seen. This must be Mildred's mischievous friend, then the one spreading the rumors over Sacred.
Wait, shouldn't he have returned
कल
to the
एग्जाम है.
ley lines?
ठीक है भाई,
Haven't
good
they
luck.
been fixed?
There are many possible reasons, but Right now,
So why have you been tailing me, bro? If it's treatment you want, can't do much for you, man. Sorry.
गुड लक के अलावा और कुछ नहीं कह सकता भाई.
he ran off.
Do you think he wants us to follow? If only we had a Kukathosaurus on hand.
Hey, that's a good point.
He was so spooked last night that he rattled through every single word he's ever learned and then fainted. He was still out cold when I left.
All right, enough chit-chat. Let's just follow him. It looks like he wants to take us.
भाई बता दे कि तेरे पे एबिलिटी है कि तू उनकी बातें समझ सकता है.
Looks like he's
यहाँ मैं
finally
गेम खेल रहा.
stopped.
अब इसमें तो तेरी गलती है भाई. तेरा एग्जाम है और तू गेम खेल रहा है. Not anyone's fault, your own fault.
Why have you brought us here?
So, is there something buried? You want us to dig it up?
Energetic digging.
These are woven scrolls, yes. Albeit very crudely made and heavily time-worn as a result. Still, they're just about legible. They seem to document the very last bloom flower trials that took place centuries ago. But why would these be here? Come, let's read them together. These might just contain the answers we've been searching for this whole...
So, have you figured out a way to save him?
Indeed, I have. As far as I can tell, we need ocean zephyrs and sacred flame crystals. That's about it.
That's great news. Don't worry, little guy. You'll be better in no time.
ये उसका पर दादा वगैरह लग रहा है.
Well, it's not every day that the chief himself drops by to check in on your saurian buddy. Not so busy these days, huh?
So. If you say so.
You know I'd come even if I was. You're my brother, man. I heard you've been beside yourself since Antu fell ill, so I was worried about you.
I mean, Antu means the world to me. I promised to stay by his side until the day he's fully grown, ready to spread his wings and soar freely through the skies. I mean, with him around, I've never felt lonely traveling through Natlan. Sometimes he's happy, and other times he's sad. Sometimes he has tantrums, but then he'll curl up beside me when I'm down. And right now, he needs me more than ever. I'll draw upon everything I've ever learned to help him get through this.
I salute your courage and wisdom. But these sacred flame crystals you mentioned, are you sure they'll do the job?
You're going to hell for laughing. अबे ठीक है भाई, मेरे को कुछ याद आ गया था, कोई वीडियो वगैरह देखी थी.
Well, I've studied the essence of the sacred flame in various related scrolls. Sacred flame crystals are born from intertribal conflict. Back when the tribes were somewhat united, they would occasionally hold bloomflower trials in order to obtain them.
Seems like I've still got lots to learn, despite being chief. So, how can we use them? Is it really worth holding a whole competition just to get our...
Research on sacred flame crystals has been patchy to say the least, so there's never been a definitive conclusion. What we know for sure is that they can be used to treat certain chronic phlogiston-related illnesses. Others also say that they can be used to enhance a warrior's strength.
Enhance a warrior's...
It's speculative at best.
Damn.
We need to analyze an actual specimen to know for sure. As far as I'm concerned, as long as they can be used to cure Antu's illness, that's enough. Nothing else matters.
So you asked the chiefs of all the tribes to send people to take part in a scaled-down version of the blue... Remarkable that they agreed, given it wasn't so long ago that we were at each other's throats. Tensions are running high right now. If I were you, I wouldn't have had the courage to even...
I know, but I had no other choice. Fortunately, I've treated patients from every tribe, so the chiefs agreed as a way of returning the favor. With all this ongoing strife, it's been a long time since we've worked together on anything. This might be a good chance for reconciliation. Fighting side by side for a common cause, That's the way Natlan was always meant to be.
Let's hope so. By the way, what's with all this baggage?
I'm heading out to search for ocean zephyrs. In the meantime, I'll leave the trials in your capable hands. Just...
Come on, that goes without saying. Rest assured, I'm your brother after
I
all.
have suspicions on you, bruh.
Thank you. And Antu, be good while I'm gone, okay? Once I return with the ingredients, you'll be back on your feet and running around in no time.
Himara! How could you stoop so low, ambushing us on the field like that?
Ambushing? You've no one but yourself to blame for underestimating us. So what's all this fuss?
Even if that was remotely true, your guys went way over the line. 7 of our warriors were so badly injured that they're still out cold as we speak. The Flower Feather clan must compensate us for our losses. Hand over the sacred flame crystals.
Jatin bhai, please share some tips. There is no tips at such a late time भाई. ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा ना अगर अभी कर सकता है कुछ, कौन सी क्लास में 10th 12th जिस में भी है प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चंस ढूंढ ऑनलाइन और उसमें से देख कौन से सिमिलर से है और वो सारे लिख के चला जा, पास तो ही जाएगा आराम से. पेपर ऐसे ही होते हैं इंडिया के. प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चंस पेपर देख, उनमें से जो क्वेश्चन जहाँ सिमिलर है या ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है, जो मैम ने बताए होंगे कि इंपॉर्टेंट कौन से है, वो कर ले, पास हो जाएगा आराम से.
And what, we'll hand him over after all that? Just
11th
because you
में
waggled some
हो जाएगा बड़े
fingers
आराम
and
से,
said
इतना
some angry
मुश्किल नहीं है.
words.
Didn't you claim that we're holding these trials to save a Sixarian? Take what's necessary for the treatment, then return us.
Say something, Amara. We're not leaving until you give us some answers.
If the other elders were here, they wouldn't waste their time on such puerile questions. If anything, I just wish we'd managed to collect more crystals. There are always people who think there's so many contestants were just pocketing the ones they got in the trials. I'll bet your chiefs all have sweet little personal stashes too, huh? Everyone was in a frenzy, snatching the crystals up wherever and whenever they could. We're hardly the only winners.
And you trade
I
me
wouldn't
कर
even call
जाऊंगा,
us the
मोटिवेशन
biggest
भी मिल
ones.
जाएगी. देख भाई देख.
I get it now. Snatching the spoils while using the Bloomflower trials to weaken the other tribes. You planned this all. Ugh, that Nampol. Can't believe I trusted him.
The children of Echoes will not forget this.
अरे भाई.
Brother, where's Antu?
Oh, you're back. Come, sit down.
Look, no need for that. I only came back to ask.
Rumors?
That the Bloomflower trials spiraled into an all-out bloodbath, sparking a heated dispute among the chief, and that no one was bothered in the slightest about Antu. By the time anyone noticed, he was already gone. How could you lie to me, Amara? You promised you'd make sure the Bloomflower trials went smoothly.
You think I had a choice? As soon as one person broke the rule, playing by the rules gets you nowhere in this world. If I hadn't taken things into my own hands, another tribe would have just swooped in and seized the winnings for themselves. These sacred flame crystals, they have limitless potential. I, for one, wouldn't miss a
I won't debate ethics with you. Where are the sacred flame crystals? Give me some. I'm going to search for
I've put them all into our research.
You did what?
I did set some aside for Antu in the beginning, but he ran off, didn't he? So there was no longer any need. He's your companion, yes. But the life of a single Saurian is nothing compared to the future of our tribe.
लगा ही था.
Hear, hear. You've certainly proven yourself a worthy chief, Imara. Your name will no doubt be etched into the hearts of the Flower Feather clan for generations to come. Just remember this. No excuses can hide the harm your greed has inflicted. All the hope and trust that that little guy placed in you, placed in me,
Those
you'll
people
never
are
know
trust
what
in
that
God.
feels like.
Trust in God then.
Wait, Nampol! Where are you going?
Antu! Antu! Antu, it's me! Please! Answer me!
Medicine from the guild? ऐसे कुछ बोला था ना?
Antu, are you okay? Oh, look at you. I'm so sorry, Antu. This is all my fault. After that, I left the Flower Feather clan and lived here on this hill with Antu. He was running out of time. I took him from tribe to tribe, begging them to spare some sacred flame crystals, our last hope. But no one believed me anymore. I begged them again and again, enduring sneers, insults, even beatings. Until finally, Antu's time came. In those last few days, he seemed consumed by an overwhelming sorrow. And then I realized
good luck, good luck.
It wasn't just the sickness weighing him down, no. Remorse filled his gaze. I remember once, over at the Children of Echoes, someone approached us with a sacred flame crystal, flaunting it before quickly putting it away.
Ah, this is what you're after, is it? Go beg your brother for some. How many did he snatch up for himself? He's the one who put you up to this whole I'm a victim charade, wasn't he? What are you? You little vulture!
For some reason, Antu harbored a deep and intense hatred for the sacred flame crystals. Whenever he saw one, he would muster up every last ounce of his dwindling strength in trying to destroy it. It wasn't until years after Antu's death that I finally guessed at the truth. He must have witnessed people fighting over the crystals without comprehending why. Unable to fathom how those once cheerful humans had turned from best of friends to worst of enemies, he concluded that they must have been corrupted by the sacred flame crystals themselves. In Antu's eyes, the only reason they'd started collecting sacred flame crystals in the first place had been to save his life. If I hadn't been there, none of this would have ever happened. He carried this guilt with him until the very end. I too shall be bound by guilt for the rest of my days. If only I had taken part in the trials myself. If only I'd seen the greed in Amara's eyes, or even came back just a little bit sooner. But the past cannot be undone. I have immersed myself in the study of medicine and spent my life healing all kinds of Saurians. I buried Antu here on this hill, where I too one day shall rest.
Sad.
Before my own time comes, I have recorded all of this on these crudely woven scrolls in the belief that the truth should not lie buried. May those who come long after us learn from our errors, lest they repeat them. May the Natlan of their day be united as one. Free once and for all from bloodshed and strife.
Medicine born of guilt.
So the non-pole from the scrolls was Aoife's ancestor? And that little Cuckoosaur spirit was once his Saurian companion?
Seems so. That's why he's been following you around, Aoife. Even though he doesn't like appearing in front of anyone else, he senses something familiar in you. No wonder there weren't any records of the last Bloomflower trials. If anything corrupts the human heart, it's greed. And who'd want to immortalize the memory of a scandal by which all 6 tribes were tainted? The bitter irony is that the sacred flame crystals turned out to be nowhere near as miraculous as they believed. All that scheming, after what proved to be nothing more than a hollow fantasy.
Hey, where's that little Cuckoosaur going?
Look, over there! Do you think he's sad? Or maybe he's lost in his memories?
I'll go bring him back.
Thanks. I might need a breather over here. I regret lingering for centuries, unfolding like this before my eyes. Can't believe I'm just now hearing my ancestor's story. Now I know. I gotta think this through. What should I do? What can I even do?
As he was in life, so he remains in death. What might he be thinking each time he went and asked him? Yo.
I'll find some time to take these scrolls back to the Masters of the Nightwind. Just like
Poor Antu.
Got him!
Yo. Aren't you the blonde guy from just now? Is this your real form? You can turn yourself into a human. Can you teach me how you do it? I want to talk to the humans, but they don't like me. Could he mean the remnants of the secret source? That's the closest place to the Night Kingdom. It hasn't faded away yet because he was hibernating there. This must have been after the final battle against the Abyss. At this point, he couldn't return to the Night's Kingdom. Those crystals are even. Damn.
Never thought I'd have the chance to meet my ancestor Saurian companion. It's a pretty cool feeling. Wouldn't you say so, bro?
Can he understand what you're saying?
Kinda. I can pick up on Antu's vibes, just like he catches ours, but that's pretty much it. That's just how it is with Saurian companions. You have to spend a lot of time together to develop an intuitive bond. If my ancestor were here, I'm sure they'd vibe way easier.
In other words, he wouldn't understand even if we discussed everything that went on back then in front of him, right? I'm not even...
I think it's probably better if he doesn't understand. I know that running from your problems isn't the way to solve them, and that we should face up to the challenges in our lives. But even if we told him the truth...
That's right. The people responsible, the ones who should have apologized to him, are no longer around. All the truth would do is tear open old wounds.
Isn't there anything we could do to help him forget his sorrow and find...
Just like Nampol, I've spent a lot of time studying Saurians. They can be a bit slow sometimes, but they're razor sharp at others. They don't get complex human language, but they get a lot just from reading our... In short, young Saurians are just like children. On one hand, they rely on their human companions. On the other, they really want to prove their worth. Helping people makes them happy, and feeling like a burden makes them sad. So, the best move isn't to get stuck on the truth of what happens, but to help make his current wishes come true.
His wishes?
For example, Antu, you decided to stay here because of Milray and Nyan, right? You're a smart kid. Sacred flame crystals are bad, bad things that cause endless argument. But now, after hundreds of years, we finally found a way to beat them. Will you join forces with us to cleanse the evil inside them so we can save your buddy too?
Interesting approach. You want to turn a lie into the truth, huh?
अरे उसके सामने बोलने के लिए. Never mind what you're telling to do. Can we even be sure he understood you?
I didn't really understand either. Is
अरे
there
भाई
really some
बच्चे
kind of evil power inside the sacred flame crystal?
Oh, dear child. Come. Let Granny explain it to you.
Oh, I get it now.
Not so fast. Hate to break it to you, but the three of us, let's meet up at the stadium in 2 days. We'll spread the word and see who's willing to play along. As for making Antu understand, Kakuku can help out. They'll have an easier time communicating.
medicine bone of guilt is done. Next one's gonna be in the next stream or offline, which is in 2 hours, or I can just wait 2 hours, but मेरे को सुबह जाना है. So no. Is that it for today? Yes, seems like it. What I can do is farm for her. 4, 8, 12, 12, 24. Wait, what? 8, 4, 12, 24, 44. तो एक और बार फार्म करना पड़ेगा मेरे को. Okay. Let's try this team. Nah. पायरो डैमेज बहुत कम है भाई इस बंदे पे. पायरो चाहिए इस बंदे के लिए, लेकिन पायरो डैमेज बहुत कम है. क्या टीम है भाई? Where is Shao? Where is Shao?
Evil shall be dispersed.
Evil shall be dispersed. She is C6, right? Yeah.
Let's light it up!
Skyward!
अरे भाई स्विच कर ले.
Dare to mess with me?
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Strike clouds converge! Scatter!
Truth repeats its course.
Useless evil conquering! Worthless! Worthless! Worthless!
Scatter! Skyward!
Everybody stand back!
Seize the skies!
Ears of the storm. Too late for regrets.
Disappear! Off we go!
I'm gonna try Shao in the base now. Shanyun के लिए, but वो नहीं है artifacts. Artifacts need to be farmed. 4 दे दिया रामी ने. Sure. कल करेंगे क्रिस्टल को थोड़ा, वेट क्रिस्टल नहीं, कंडेंस करेंगे रेजिन को, और परसों करेंगे शान्यून के स्किल के लिए फार्म, और यानसान को भी तो फार्म करना है भाई. I do have this, but ये मैंने किसी और कैरेक्टर के लिए कलेक्ट किए थे शायद. I can go collect these, or I can go collect these. Yeah, बाद में देखेंगे. Can I get a single wish if I level up an artifact? Let's level this. worthless. This is for क्या नाम है उस कैरेक्टर का? Chilonin. It has to do. Defensive ज़्यादा तो better था. Ooh. Is that enough? Yeah. Yep. There we go. 5 wishes. Nice. I'll get 5 wishes tomorrow. And that would be another 10 pull. I should save it, but I don't care. They both are like... They both are... क्या बोलते हैं उन्हें? Catalyst, right? Chalo bhai, that is it for today. I'll see you guys in the next stream. Till then, goodbye, sayonara, good night, peace.